It feels like the world's in chaos and our country is doomed, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
That light may be far away, but if we come together as a country, as a community, we can overcome anything.
Damn, I wasn't gonna go down that road. I was
Well, you feel hopeless sometimes, especially doing what we do. We research the worst things possible
Yeah.
going on all the time, just to give some coverage on the bad things that are happening. We try to put in some good things, but there aren't a lot of good things going on.
That's where I come in. I try to bring the comedy and the semi good stuff, like we did with the onion juice
Yeah.
regrowing hair growth. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's already starting to work just a little bit. I'm totally lying to you guys. I haven't started it yet, but we will see the progression of my juicing.
We'll put it on Instagram.
Yep.
That way you guys can see.
Week 1, week 2, oh, you know what? I am going to do that. That'll be.
You're going to double juice?
And then I'm going to make my own. I resent that comment. I don't have any juice yet. If anyone wants to send me some testosterone, some peptides, I will take all of them. Yeah, we'll see. You know what? I would start my own onion juice company.
Imagine it works. You create your own hair growth serum.
I don't know how you market that. What would be the name? Onion has many layers.
Baldies United.
Ugh.
The growth company.
The growth company. The human chia pet.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thanks so much. We love the support.
Thank you.
Tell your mom, tell your dad, like, view, subscribe, comment, please. And thanks for listening to another episode.
This is the Bear With Me podcast. This is the Bear With Me podcast. Thanks for listening to the Bear With Me podcast.
And we're back with the 20th episode of the Bear With Me podcast.
Hell yeah, dude. Episode 20 episodes in 2 months?
I think it's been
3 months?
2 and a bit months.
2 and a bit months? I think that's pretty freaking good.
It's not too bad.
Right?
People just love our content, so we're just going to keep making it.
Well, they love to hate it or they love to love it, but either way, people are watching and listening, and we appreciate it. What's that saying? All publicity is good publicity.
All publicity is good publicity.
I fumbled that words really well, didn't I?
You did good.
Yeah. Do we have any people watching live?
Currently, no, we don't.
Oh, well, no surprise there. It is, what time is it? Just after 9 on a Saturday night. Oh, I forgot the UFC fight is on tonight too.
Is it?
Yep.
Or is it in Abu Dhabi?
Well, that doesn't change it whether it's on tonight.
Well,
right?
It changed the time zone probably.
Oh, does it? Oh,
yeah.
Shit, I didn't even think about that. Who's fighting tonight? Dan Hooker is fighting, what's his nuts?
I don't know.
Shit, bring up that card. This would be a good one. It's a free one too.
Is it?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, It's way over.
It's over.
It's over. 11 a.m.
Did Dan Hooker lose? Yep, he did. Shit.
Damn, submission.
Oh, Gary won.
Yeah, Gary won. Decision. And apparently he was trying to go for a title shot after that, and people were like, yeah, you're not ready for that, buddy.
No,
And you're a cuck.
And you're a cuck. That is true. That's the guy whose current wife, her ex-husband is his, like, business manager?
I don't know.
She wrote a book even about, like, how to, like, land a young athlete as a husband.
How old is she?
She's much older than him. I think she's like 15, 20 years older than him.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Absolutely. So let's
And she's banging other dudes?
She's banging the dudes.
No.
She's banging all the dudes. Oh.
Well, you got to keep the business manager happy, I guess.
Yeah. Banging all the bros and getting none the hoes.
Damn, that poor guy. Imagine that, and he's a fighter too.
Right?
And he's still
So
not man enough to tell the wife no.
you bet.
That's pretty rough. Well, today, folks, we've got some interesting topics to talk about. I know everyone loves the Liberal government in Canada, and the country's doing very well.
Said no one ever.
Said no one ever. Which brings us to the first topic of the day. So lately, we've been getting a lot of flack from the United States, in particular, J.D. Vance. So,
Ooh, yeah, this was a good one.
Mr. Vance, J.D. Vance slams Canada's immigration insanity and CBC on X.
What did he have to say here?
Let's see. With all due respect to my Canadian friends whose politics focus obsessively on the United States, your stagnating living standards have nothing to do with Donald Trump or whatever boogeyman the CBC tells you to blame. The fault lies with your leadership elected by you. Harsh. Very harsh. You know, he's not wrong.
Nope.
Except the fact that a lot of us did not want the Liberal government to be in power again.
Yeah, I think that's no surprise.
Yeah. I'm not saying it was stolen. I'm not saying that. But there was some funny business.
There's some tomfoolery going
There was
on.
some tomfoolery.
Well,
Some liberal tomfoolery, as usual.
sorry, I kind of missed the last part he said. I was trying to get my phone going with the
He
live
said that
part.
there's no boogeyman in the United States that's destroying our country, basically, and lowering our living standards. It's the people that we elect.
Oh, yeah,
Essentially, is what he
100%.
said.
100%. And did you see that it was, ooh, shit. Can you Google this?
Oh, here's another.
Canada has now been listed as a country of like high risk.
Yes, I have that here. I have that right here.
Hold that up because I saw this. Oh, yeah, that one right there.
This one,
Boom.
yeah.
This is, this should be good.
And you know what? It was also said by, oh, that's not it.
Wrong one, babe.
It was also said by none other than the CBC.
Oh, the CBC's even saying
CBC
this.
said it.
Wow, that's odd that they're going to talk shit about their, biggest funder.
CBC News right there, just so you can't say that we're some conspiratorial crazy nuts. Washington, the U.S. announced plans to reclassify Canada as a high-risk country, warning that economic chaos, collapsing institutions, and government confusion have reached levels we normally associate with countries needing UN supervision. A Homeland Security official put it bluntly. Canada used to be the boring neighbor. Now it's the neighbor setting its own garage on fire and insisting it's fine. U.S. analysts say the move is meant to protect America from a potential wave of Canadians fleeing south for stable prices, basic competence, and a dollar that doesn't require emotional support. Ottawa dismissed the concerns as misinterpretations, which U.S. officials cited as further evidence of weak governance.
Damn.
No kidding.
Damn.
No kidding.
I was going to say, they must have saw my Instagram post about wanting to flee to Texas.
Yeah, probably.
Damn.
Well, I think a lot of the common sense people that live in Canada want to flee it because they know that this is a dumpster fire of a country now.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, they're not wrong, but at the same time, too, like, I saw a stat that said the amount of Canadian citizens, born Canadians, fleeing to the States, like, it's record numbers.
Insane.
But I mean, yeah, like, why wouldn't you want to move to a place where, your dollar's going to go further, common sense to be a little bit more, common in the States, and, food is cheaper, gas is cheaper.
Houses are cheaper.
You got guns.
You have rights and freedoms, real freedoms.
Yeah. So.
Unlike here where they toss it away with the Emergencies Act whenever they want and freeze your bank accounts.
Yeah.
For peaceful protesting.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Also, guys, if you are on the live stream right now and you do have any comments or questions, just throw them into the live chat and we will try to read them and address them at the same time. As it currently stands, we have
2 people.
Can we see who too?
No, you can't see.
Oh, can't see who's watching?
No.
That's kind of crappy in a way. Just kidding. We love you, dude.
Our two champions there.
That's good. I like it. All right. You what?
I said our two champions there.
Hey, we support all fans, no matter how big or how small.
It's about the little people.
It's about the little people.
And that's what we do here on the podcast.
We support.
We're for the people.
We're for the people, about the people.
By the people.
Hell yeah.
The people are retarded.
Yep. All right.
So another thing with JD Vance is he says this and he provided stats. Okay. Well, I'm sure the causes are complicated. No nation has leaned more into diversity is our strength. We don't need a melting pot. We have a salad bowl. Immigration insanity from Canada. It has the highest foreign-born share of the population in the entire G7, and its living standards have stagnated. Stagnated is an overstatement.
Yeah.
What happened in Canada will be studied by many historians and economists as the prime example of self-destruction of an otherwise prosperous nation after blindly following left ideology. Canada's living standards growth is even worse than Britain's. The change in GDP per person adjusted for inflation. Q1 of 2016. And yeah, let's pull this up. So we are the light blue column here. As you see, it goes and goes and drops.
COVID, yeah.
Yeah, look at the UK. It goes and goes and drops. Who was the governor of the Bank of England?
I think it was our current Prime Minister, Mark Carney.
That's right. None other than Mark Carney himself. Okay.
That is odd, isn't it?
Isn't that odd? And also, who was Trudeau's financial advisor?
I'm going to say Mark Carney for 100 points.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it right, Doug.
Yeah, duh. So smart.
Bob and Doug reporting that seems like Mark Carney has a trend here and it's a downward spiral. So it's unfortunate to see that our country is being destroyed right before our very eyes. You know, the worst part of it is that it seems to be that half of the population doesn't even notice it. They don't see it as a problem, and they overwhelmingly voted for it. You know, I mean, if you tally the number of votes in total, it was very close between conservatives and liberals. It was just over 8 million for each side.
Yeah.
But because of the power of the ridings in Ontario and Quebec, the liberals won a slim minority, government. So, I mean, a lot of people, half the population that voted for the most part, wanted change.
Well,
what we got was worse than Trudeau.
Yeah.
You know, I was hoping
it changed from bad to worse.
Yes. I was hoping that Trudeau would have stayed to take the loss, to take that big fat L that he deserves. But you know what? As soon as they switched him out and brought somebody new that had quote unquote credentials and documents on paper, like you think he studied at Harvard and these other places, and he was, you know, the governor of the Bank of England. So it sounded good on paper. But as soon as they changed him to him, I knew that people were going to vote for them again.
Yep.
It's just
another way to say it went from like Trudeau, you're like, oh shit. And then went to Carney, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
We're toast.
Yeah. And it just gets worse and worse as it goes on.
Well, remember when we brought up that stat that it was a leaked document from the RCMP saying that coming in the new year that you're going to see a great deal of civil unrest in Canada's population, resentment to authority, to government and police, and that they're saying like the quality of life's going to go down, and people are like, this is the RCMP saying like, yeah, shit's about to get out of hand, and then Carney's like, well, we don't really listen to information, so we're just going to go ahead with what we're doing right now.
Yeah, you got to ask yourself the question, why? Why does the RCMP think that? Is it because that people don't respect the government that we have currently in the federal office? Is that why? And not only that, you think that you would take steps to mitigate these people that would potentially do these things to harm our country. And yet they just spend and spend and spend and take and take and take without much give. The only thing that they give to is public assistance. You know, we've talked about this on the podcast where 43% of the Canadian population is either employed or on some kind of public assistance. So you have almost half the population that is dependent on the federal government. How do you run a free and fair society when you have numbers like that?
You don't.
You don't. Exactly. Too many people are beholden to the government. And then we've talked about UBI, universal basic income, where it's more of a guaranteed livable basic income. So basically they give you enough to survive. So then how much does that number grow from 43% after that? Above 50. I'm willing to say right now, mark my words, above 50% of the population of Canada will be dependent on the federal government. You know, some of those people will be out of necessity because of the amount of spending and borrowing that this current government is doing and has done in the past. We've had the liberal government since 2015 now. And I think everyone can say that our country is far worse off than it was before.
Yeah.
The debt's almost tripled at this point, tripled from the inception of our country in 1867 up until 2015. We only had 600 odd billion of national debt, and now we have over 1.3 trillion dollars.
Well,
And it's climbing.
when Harper left, weren't we in a surplus?
We were in a surplus, and he had. I went back and I looked at the federal budgets from 2012 to 2015, and he had a plan basically of a balanced budget by 2018, 2019. We would be no debt.
Yeah.
And in a complete surplus.
And then what happened?
And then Trudeau got in office.
We elected a drama teacher.
Exactly.
Who did blackface, and no one ever called him out on it.
And left his school job for mystery circumstances.
With younger children.
Younger children.
Oh, sorry, younger. Yeah, they'd be kids.
It would be kids.
But hey, oh, and then he had that hush hush money with that girl he had an affair with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Never, nothing though. And now he's dating Katy Perry.
Astronaut. Space cadet for sure.
Oh my God! When she that can we play that video of her when she comes out? Let's just play that, please. It is so good.
Okay.
It is when she comes out of the, what is that, Amazon's like SpaceX version?
Blue Origin.
Oh my God. After she lands, she's just like, I feel loved. Oh, here we go. I feel super connected to love. What? And she's holding a flower. Oh my God.
Moon or out of space or what? Where'd she get that?
Play this. This is great. Oh gosh.
Katy Perry.
The fact that she's holding a flower while she's doing it.
Astronaut ex-first lady.
This makes sense now why she's dating Trudeau.
Yeah.
This is great.
Katie.
I'm the crier of the group.
No, you're not the crier of the group.
Reeler of the group.
No, you are not.
Hi, I'm crier.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
I feel super
Yeah.
connected to love. So connected to love. I think this experience has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you, like how much love you have to give, and how loved you are until the day you launch.
All female crew returns to Earth after reaching space. Who do you think was controlling the space flight?
They were in space for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
As the rocket, it'll make me cry.
It connects you all to love. Maybe everybody needs to go.
God.
She was so
Maybe she found Jesus up there.
proud. Just kept saying, "Mommy, mommy," and I know you'll feel the same way when you watch it. And you brought a real life Daisy up.
That's
it was
right.
important for you, not only because it's your daughter's name, but why else was that important to bring it?
Daisies are common flowers, but they grow through any condition. They go through cement. They go through cracks. They go through walls.
Sounds like every
walls.
Resilient.
It sounds like every chick you talk to at like Coachella who's wearing some kind of like floral headband thing.
Hippie thing.
I just feel connected to love.
Yeah. Maybe she brought more than a flower up there. Maybe she brought some mushrooms up. I don't know.
Dude, if I was going into space, I'd be doing some hero doses of
Oh,
mushrooms.
man. That would be awful.
Play this.
They are strong. They are everywhere. Flowers are, to me, God's smile, but it's also a reminder.
She does not believe in
of
God.
our beautiful earth and the flowers here and God's smile and the beautiful magic that is everywhere, all around us. And even in a simple daisy. So to really appreciate it and remember it and take care of it and protect it.
Okay.
Gail shared with us.
She threw that
the
thing away as soon as she left the camera.
Yeah. You just went into space, and what you're talking about is a flower right now, and I feel connected to love.
Of all things to talk about, you talk about the flower.
Hey, what'd you see up there? Oh, I
Yeah.
just felt loved.
Yeah.
song that you sang
Okay, this is ridiculous.
Hold on. What song did she sing?
when you got up there. What a wonderful world.
She sang
right?
that when she got up there. No, she did not.
The other.
Is that important to sing that particular song?
I've covered that song in the past, and obviously, like, my higher self is always steering the ship, because I had no clue that one day I would decide to sing a little bit of that in space. But I think that it's not about me. It's not about singing my song.
You're trying to enjoy your space flight, and Katy Perry's
Yeah.
breaking out "What a Wonderful World."
Jeff Bezos is up there with her. Like, fuck,
Dude,
why did I invite her?
Come on.
It's about a collective energy in there.
Oh my
it's about
God.
us. It's about making space for future women and taking up
Future
space
woman.
and
Future
belonging.
women?
Taking up
And-
space is a clear word.
It's about this wonderful world that we see right out there and appreciating it. This is all for the benefit of Earth.
You have
Oh my
done
God.
so
All right.
many incredible
I had
things.
enough.
Yeah, I've had enough. I can't hear her
You don't
talk
feel the
about.
love?
I can't hear her talk about fucking daisies any longer.
Yeah.
Like, you just went to space and you're talking about daisies. This is a move to make space for all women to go into space. The reporter's like, well, you know that space is infinite. Like, there's enough room for everybody up there. But hey, keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
God. How did we get on this part? What were we talking about that led to Katy Perry in space?
I don't know. You brought up Katy Perry going to space.
Oh, it's because she's dating Trudeau.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Right. Mm,
Unreal.
okay. Well, next topic here.
This is a
So
little heavy.
we're gonna go heavy. Don't worry, guys. We got some good stuff. We're gonna read some comments tonight, and then we're gonna talk to AI and get AI to roast both the podcast and each of its co-hosts here.
All right. So we've got the winner of the week.
Oh yes, here we go. So
was done there. That's changed to a system that's called One Touch. So essentially, we get
Pause it.
tombstone.
So this clip here, just so we can give you kind of a basis of what he's talking about. It's the Liberal government admits that they're letting refugees into Canada through a phone app. So they don't have to go through the security checkpoints or being vetted before they come in. They come to the airport, they do this app, and then they're supposed to do it on their own after they get through.
That's what Joe Biden was doing to people crossing the southern border when he was in power in the United States. A phone app. And then they come in, they get phones, blah, blah, blah. And they're just allowing people en masse to come to the country.
Well, if ICE was smart, they would be tracking that phone app and catching all the immigrants doing it that way.
Yeah, but they wouldn't allow ICE to do that under Joe Biden's rule.
No,
Now,
no,
who
I'm saying
knows-
Trump. Like,
Who knows where they're at now?
they should be using that. That'd be the best way.
That would be the best way.
Data. We do some biometrics, and the claimant is then allowed into the country to complete their security screening and such on their own through the One Touch system. They have, I believe, it's 45 days to submit that.
45 days. You commit a string of crimes in those 45 days and already leave the country before you even have to submit anything.
In essence, to speed things up, because we are short-staffed,
Why are we speeding things up? Why are we short-staffed?
we're allowing people into the country without first doing that security screening.
Okay, hold on a second here. So you're saying that a refugee claimant coming to Canada,
Refugee claimant, meaning they're allegedly refugees fleeing a war.
Yeah, claiming asylum.
you
So
could
the
have-
guy speaking is I guess he's the head honcho for the CBSA, Canada Border
This guy?
Service. No, the
other
guy.
That other guy is the leader of the CBSA.
And who's this guy speaking?
I don't know.
Huh. Okay, play it anyway.
goes to a machine and says, I want to be a refugee in Canada, hits a button, and they're in the country. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's not a machine, it's an application. So the one-touch system, they're given instructions.
So you don't even know where they're coming from or what they're doing. They're just saying, "Oh, I'm a refugee and I'm coming." They don't even check to see who they are before they come to the country.
Yep. Keep playing.
On how to use that connects directly with IRCC, and they're given that documentation to complete on their own once they're in the country.
So-
We're not doing that.
Once they're in the
So
upfront
basically,
with them
they
anymore.
take out their phone theoretically and they tap it a few times, and they are now in the country as a refugee accepted by our country.
Yes, we get some basic data from them, and again, we do the biometrics. Beyond that, they're doing that on their own. Yes.
So no human interaction. Your members do not ask any questions, don't confirm anything. It's a free for all into the country that way.
Very little. I don't know if I'd use the term free for all, but for the most part, it's self-declaration on the claimant's part. Yes.
And so from your perspective and your members' perspective, this is not a good thing?
This is a terrible thing.
So he's on our
It's
side.
during
Oh, so this guy's on our side. Okay,
yeah.
thank
He's
gosh.
saying like what's
I was,
fucked up about it.
I was gonna say this is crazy if he's going along with that.
No.
interview, and again, I spoke to it in my opening statement about human interaction. That's where we ask follow-up questions. That's where we establish whether there's coaching, whether it's a legitimate claim. That's how those files are built so they can be dealt with properly. Later, that's where we gain that intelligence, and that's currently been lost, not to mention that about 10% never complete the forms.
I bet you it's higher than 10.
10% never complete the forms.
I bet you that the numbers are even
Wow.
higher. What makes, okay, so you download the app, you go to do it, and then it's on them to submit it and complete it.
We should put a VPN on our phone from some country over there that's war torn and see how quick the process is.
Well, anyone can come through. And then they're leaving it up to them to make the decision to fill it out or not.
Unreal. That's
Or
scary.
here, what else does he have to say?
Untouch. So you figure with about 100,000 claimants a year, that's about 10,000 people who are allowed into Canada who they disappear. Then it's our inland officers then have to find them and remove them. So you're adding additional burdens down the road.
So 10,000 potential false claimants coming into that system that have to be removed. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's 10,000 people who could be easily terrorists or criminals.
This guy, I still think she's hot out of this world. I bet she's sick of Trudeau now. No health check. Yeah, no kidding. She is good looking, not gonna lie. But yeah.
Oh, that's a comment Quentin's reading there.
Yeah, sorry, that's a comment. No
On
health check.
Katy
Yeah,
Perry.
no health check, no mental health check, no gang affiliation, no terrorist group affiliation.
He says we do basic biometrics. What's that mean?
Yeah, how are you gonna find biometrics from countries who don't have any biometrics?
Well, that's what I mean.
How do you know who this person is?
So you fingerprint them, take that, and then just
Okay.
hope for the best?
Hope for the best. That's their policy. Hope for the best and hope that these people don't come over here and commit massive crimes against people here. I mean, that's quite the policy.
Crimes, terrorism.
Who allowed that? Who said that was a great idea? That's wild.
I don't know if you're going to be able to find that on a simple search.
I'll try to find it. Who set up one touch refugee claims? The one touch system for processing refugee claims was set up by the Canada Border Services Agency at the end of 2022. The system streamlines the initial intake. Okay, so it was a CBSA who did it. And obviously under the Liberal government.
Yep.
It's for low-risk individuals where there are no concerns about their identity or admissibility. How do you even know?
Does not remove security or enforcement requirements for any claimant. He just said they don't do that, though.
Yeah, they see. It's Google, man. What do you expect? Wow.
All right. I think there was another stat there by Canada Proud. Read that. Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, I'm just getting rid of that. That's crazy, people. Okay. The Liberals are trying to tell Canadians that they are improving our criminal justice and immigration systems. Here's 10 facts every Canadian should know about the Liberals, crime, and immigration. Refugees can now enter Canada using digital apps, bypassing human officers, making entry as seamless as ordering Uber Eats. Well, that guy just said that's exactly.
And that
What's
is
going on?
literally the head honcho of the CBSA.
Mm-hmm. Denied refugee claimants are still eligible for public health care coverage, adding strain to an already strained healthcare system. Great. So people who have paid zero tax and are only a burden on our
Healthcare.
system. Well, everything really, because if they're denied refugee claimants and they're here, they're not here legally, so they can't legally get workplace placements.
Yeah.
So they're probably working under the table, and who knows what they're doing. If they're denied for a reason.
Yeah.
They're not denied because they're good people. Spending just 3 years in Canada allows parents, children, and even grandchildren to claim citizenship, even if they've never stepped a foot in Canada throughout their entire lives. You know what? You know what's crazy actually about that? It was last year or the year before. It was when Trudeau was in office. There was a man who was from the UK, a white guy,
Yeah.
who went to fight for ISIS in Syria, and he got taken by the Kurds, and he was put in jail. And Trudeau said he held a Canadian passport, never lived in Canada. Trudeau said, he's a Canadian, he's coming here. They flew him here and said it was unjust for a Canadian to be put in prison over there. Meanwhile, they have proof that he had went to fight with ISIS.
Well,
that's where they're at.
That is
You
Canada.
can look that up if you don't believe me.
Okay.
New Canadians aren't required to pass a formal citizenship test to demonstrate knowledge of Canadian rights, values, or history.
Well, there you go. How do you expect new, I guess, not citizens, but I guess, new Canadian citizens to know our values and our history if they're not being told to do so?
Well, they're not assimilating either. Like, even in South Korea, when North Koreans defect, they put them through a re-education program in order to tell them how they live there.
Yeah.
And, it's normal. It's not like you're not subjecting people
But you
to
can't do that
crazy
here.
treatment.
You can't force Canadian values on people who are claiming to be new Canadians now, because that goes against their culture. That goes against their way of life. Canada bends the knee to any new immigrant that comes here, and we just have to adapt and totally be okay with their values and whichever country they came from.
Well, if you made people take the test and adhere to the rights, values, and the history that we have here, a lot of people wouldn't stay because they know that their culture would not be able to grow within our culture, because our culture would be dominant.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be. Canadians should be Canadian, and they should have Canadian culture, rights, and values.
You should be Canadian first before anything if you're coming here.
100%.
If you're not, sorry.
Well, if you're not here for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Don't
be coming here flying your country's flag and saying, I support this, I support that. If it's not, I support Canada first, go away.
Exactly. 1 in 5 immigrants leaves Canada within 25 years, and many of the most skilled depart in only 5 years, as shown in a recent national report. Okay, so they're coming here for 25 years, reaping the benefits of our economic system, and then they leave. And many of the skilled take their experience, take the money they made, and they leave. A lot of these people send money home anyway, so a lot of wealth that's being created in our country through Canadian businesses
doesn't
is being
stay
sent
here.
to other countries.
Yeah.
So, the Supreme Court precedent R.V. Pham lets judges lower sentences for non-citizens if deportation could result, effectively granting lighter punishment based on immigration status. Because they don't want to affect their citizenship. If they're here committing crimes and they're new Canadians, deport them.
Yeah.
That shouldn't even be a question. You shouldn't even have to think about that. They're
For
criminals.
non-citizens.
Yes.
You're not even a citizen.
Yes.
If you're a non-citizen and you commit a crime here, it should be no lighter sentence. It should be deportation immediately.
No taxpayer-funded ride for you, even if it's in jail. Sorry, you're gone.
Fucking beat it.
That's crazy. They're not here to be Canadians. They're not here to follow the law. How do you go to a country and just start committing crimes? Like, that's premeditated. You're already thinking about that. You're already affiliated with some kind of.
Well, it's because they know they
organization.
can now, though. They know they can. They don't have to cut. They don't even have to. They can go through a port of entry, not claim anything, and they get in here, and then they're like, "Well, we won't even be deported if we break the law."
Hey, what message does that send to people?
like, yeah, send us your shittiest citizens who want to break the law, don't want to assimilate, and change Canadian value. I don't even know what Canadian values are anymore.
Well,
Tolerant to everyone.
Trudeau says we're a post-national state, meaning where there's no nationality here anymore. It's a cesspool of whoever wants to come here, and even if you want to break laws, no problem. That's fine.
It's a melting pot of all these
Oh,
different
yes.
traditions and different people. Yeah. Well, look what it's doing.
Look what it's doing. You have cultural clashes everywhere because multiculturalism is
Doesn't
a
work.
scam. It does not work. You can have ethnic diversity, but you cannot have cultural diversity because they'll be constantly competing for dominant culture. And that's what's going on. Why do you think we have separate countries? And it's not one happy world because cultures clash.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? You wouldn't appreciate the cultures of other countries if they were rammed down your throat in your own. You wouldn't appreciate it.
Well, look at all the different cultures that come from India. You got the Palestine crazies who literally anything that goes wrong in India, they immediately go out in the streets. They're flying the flag. They bring out their friggin' swords, and then they fight the other dominant group from India, and they're literally fighting that culture war here in Canada.
Yes. Take your garbage home.
Or just stay put. You don't have to come here.
Yep. Well, the government gave them haven in like 2014, 2015. And when they first came over here in 2014 or 2015, they demanded land. They needed their own state within our country. Why would you allow a group of people like that in our country? Crazy. And the leader was their designated terrorist organization in India.
Yeah.
The Indian foreign minister is like, what are you doing? You're allowing people who are claiming asylum from there to come here because they're afraid of political persecution or even persecution of crimes they've committed within India.
Yeah.
They're allowing gangs to come over here and
And
criminals.
that's the guy from India saying, like, hey, this is not a good idea, guys. And
Yes.
Canada's like, listen, we love and accept everyone, even if it fucks over everyone who lives here already.
Yeah, exactly. You're a designated terrorist group, no problem. Come on over. The RCMP has confirmed 7 major transnational drug cartels now operate in Canada, using our borders to funnel crime and illicit goods. Wait, I thought that the government said that it's not true that Canada is smuggling drugs in the U.S. I thought that wasn't true. I thought only 1% of fentanyl in the U.S. came from Canada.
Hey, man.
You know what? Actually, this year I think it was the RCMP busted a Sinaloa cartel drug house in BC.
Yeah.
They let him off with a promise to appear.
Yeah.
Fentanyl manufacturing house.
Yep.
Wow.
That's
That
what I
just
mean.
shows like the competence of this government.
I said, it's an episode of The Twilight Zone.
It really is. There's no rule of law here at all.
No.
Unless you're a Canadian citizen trying to protest for your rights and freedoms, then you're demonized.
Yep. Or labeled racist or,
Yeah.
some type of phobic.
All the isms and whatever else.
Mhm.
Okay. BC has seen a surge in fentanyl super labs. Organized crime groups are now exporting synthetic drugs from Canada worldwide. Just what I said. I haven't seen this. I swear. I have not seen this.
I haven't seen all these, and it's kind of funny.
Would you look at that? BC, well, don't complain about it if you're not going to put them in jail or deport them. Like, deport these people.
Yep.
You're allowing them. If the government of UK can find people who do Facebook posts, how do you not find drug dens and super labs? How do you not find that? You don't want.
They found them.
Yeah.
They're saying, well, you know what? We'll arrest them, but we'll let them out the same day.
Well, they busted the same one within 2 weeks. It popped back up again, the same house.
Yeah.
And they busted it again. You're putting lives of officers
Canada's
at risk.
a criminal like hot pot. They're like, dude, we get arrested and we get let out the same day.
Yeah. They go right back to business. Attacks on police hit record highs in 2022. Over 170 officers assaulted with weapons and several killed by suspects released on bail. I wonder what the numbers are like of people who are not officers, civilians who have also been assaulted or attacked by people who have been released on bail. I bet you that number grows exponentially.
Yep.
Welcome to Canada.
And what is
Canada proud, eh? Violent crime is up 50% since 2015 nationwide. Gun crime up 116%, with repeat violent offenders frequently released on bail and returning to the streets.
Oh, fuck.
I thought guns were banned.
You know how they say, if you do the crime, you do the time. Here it's like, if you do the crime, you can do it anytime. We'll release you the same
You
day.
can do it another time. Keep going.
Lovely.
So that's the state of Canada.
Good Lord.
Absolutely abysmal.
And
And they call themselves leaders. You know? Like, it's absolutely crazy at this point.
Well, how we were talking about the last episode with the RCMP, that leaked document that said like civil unrest and hard times to come in 2026. Well, yeah, no kidding.
Well, what do they know that we don't? What are they planning for?
I mean, shit. Who if it's them saying that, like, and I don't think most people can like read in between the lines right now. I'm not trying to make the general person stupid, but like, unless you're listening to podcasts like this or actually searching for this information, it just goes right over your head.
Well, honestly, up until 3 years ago, the pandemic, they woke me up. I didn't even think about politics. I didn't care about it. Didn't pay attention to it. I didn't even vote until 2021.
Yeah.
You know what? And now it's like you have to pay attention to what's going on. And you know what? That the RCMP statement that you just said kind of coincides with the parliamentary budget officer who said that it's unsustainable. The spending is unsustainable. So are they anticipating a national collapse of our economy? And then that would be the only thing that I think would cause an uprising. Now, violent, I don't know. Canadian people aren't really crazy violent. That's why they can get away with this kind of thing.
Yeah, but has there ever been an uprising when there wasn't violence?
Well, I would say the trucker convoy was an uprising.
Yeah.
It wasn't violent.
But there's another convoy apparently started.
A farmer's convoy.
Yeah, that started today or yesterday. I can't remember, but...
Yeah, well, you know what? They removed the carbon tax from citizens, allegedly, but they're nailing the farmers with it. And then at the same time, they're bringing in cloned meat and not labeling it as such. Another Brookfield investment.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I heard this week? I heard that the Nigerian government is buying a subdivision in the community of Seaton in Calgary. I tried to look this up to verify what
yeah, actually pull it up like how you
Let me just pull it up. Let me pull it up. Okay. I'll just start with the first thing that I looked up before I go into that. So that way you guys know I'm not lying. 1 second. Let me just I'll show my screen. You guys can see. Okay. Nigerian government buying land in Seaton, Calgary. Okay. It says there's no evidence from reliable news sources or government announcements to suggest the Nigerian government is buying land in Seaton, Calgary. Okay. So I got this information from a guy who works in construction in that area. And he said that they are building this land up with houses for the Nigerian government, bought and paid for. Okay. So then you go like this: new subdivision in Seaton, Calgary. Seaton by Brookfield Residential. So look at that. Oh, okay, that's not pulling up what I want. Seaton Ridge Show Homes and new homes for sale. Okay, Seaton, new homes for sale in Calgary. Brookfield Residential, right on their website. So Brookfield clearly is a developer in this area. Okay, this is on brookfieldresidential.com. What are the odds that the Nigerian government is buying land in Seaton and Brookfield's a big developer there?
Just hold on, refresh my memory. Who has a big stake in that company? Brookfield?
Well, my friend, let's look it up. Let's see. Okay, who operated Brookfield? Let's see. Brookfield, okay. It's a multinational Canadian corporation, okay.
Oh, right there, Brookfield Corporation.
CEO. Oh, look at that. Who's Mark Carney? Wow.
So Mark Carney is the was this old?
Vice chair and head of ESG and impact funding, fund investing. So look at that. Brookfield 2020. Mark Carney is vice chair. You know, that's kind of funny because we gave $4.5 billion to Ukraine, and Brookfield got a contract for $4.7 billion to rebuild parts of Ukraine. Mark Carney gave them this money, by the way.
Gave him your money.
Just saying. And if you don't believe me, we can also pull that up. Canada pledges $4.5 billion to Ukraine. 4.3, sorry. June 17th. Let's share this one.
Carney pledges $4.3 billion for Ukraine, adds sanctions condemning Russians' barbarism.
And that's from CBC, so it's clearly a reputable news source. And then Brookfield, $4.7 billion contract to rebuild Ukraine. Oh, 4.5. Okay, I was wrong. Oh, yes, no, 4.7 is correct. And okay, right here. Yeah, it says no evidence.
And then right below it, it shows the evidence.
It shows the evidence.
Can't
Either
watch
way,
it.
right here. Right here. You can see it right here.
Well,
so seems like a big conflict of interest happening here right now. And not only that,
Brookfield
also builds modular homes. So 2021 Brookfield acquires Modulaire, provider of prefab homes. Okay. Interesting. Didn't Mark Carney talk about building small homes for affordable homes?
Yeah. Mark Carney's
affordable homes. Let's just do that. Affordable housing.
Let's see what it says there.
Build Canada homes. This is on pm.gc.ca. Prime Minister Mark Carney launches Build Canada homes to supercharge home building across the country. Affordable housing.
My thing is, if Mark Carney has a stake in Brookfield, wouldn't that be a conflict of interest?
It would be a conflict of interest.
So, proof yet again why are we...
This guy's a sham. This guy is clearly funneling money out of our country through taxpayer money to fund his own business ventures.
Yeah, I'd like to see what Mark Carney's income is annually.
Well, he has stakes in Brookfield.
What percent is his stake? Search that.
I don't think he's disclosed it. I think that's been a hot topic lately. He's not disclosing it.
Ethics commissioner. Thank you.
Publishes list of PM Carney's investments. Yeah, according to the Conflict of Interest Act, Carney didn't have had doesn't make any sense to divest his assets until 120 days after becoming prime minister. It's been 120 days. He put his assets into a blind trust shortly after winning the Liberal leadership, but before being sworn in as a prime minister. A blind trust means those assets are handled by a trustee who has the legal authority to manage them, but who is barred from seeking input from Carney. Oh, God, come on.
So he's put his money into an account where he lets other people manage his money.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
That should tell you all you need to know about that guy.
Yeah.
I had some choice words for him, but I'm not going to say them.
He's a stand-up guy.
But it rhymes with... Well, you guys get what I'm getting at.
Traitor. That's what it rhymes with. Pretty wild, eh?
Yep. Okay, well...
So, let's go into this quickly. It's on the same topic.
Okay.
So, the UK and Canada are identical. Both countries are uninvestable. What part of this do UK and Canadians not understand? I'm being mocked for sharing this view from large capital providers that I talk with. Uninvestable.
Let's hear this.
Let's listen to this.
This should be a good one.
I wonder if you think the UK is on its way to being uninvestable.
Simple answer is yes. I don't particularly like the guy, but I was watching a video by Dominic Cummings about the A66 in North England, and they've got this is an 18-mile stretch of road where they want to move it from single carriageway to dual carriageway. And the UK system is going to take 30 years to do that.
Huh.
I could, if I was allowed to build it in 9 months. So long as the UK takes 30 years to do a 9-month project, it's uninvestable.
Magda?
That's very similar to the 401 in Ontario. It took them 10 years to complete and costed way more than it was supposed to. And they have to just do it again now. They have no room to do it, but they have to think of some reason or some way to create more highways in the GTA because the traffic is so bad.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I've spent the last 5 years commuting between UK and South Africa. I've got business here and that venture capital business in the UK. I've just come back to South Africa. Uninvestable. That government is, you know, between the socialism, and I don't know how right the statistic is, but close enough. 25% of the working population in the UK is on social benefits. If you've got anxiety disorder, you can get social benefits. So when you've got a population, and then think about Brexit, which has basically eliminated the skills that were coming into the UK. So that's gone. Try finding a waiter. Try finding a builder.
Yeah.
It's unavailable except for Polish people. So, you know, there's that. But, you know, it's an economy that has completely been destroyed. And because Labour has just come in, we're looking at, you know, 4 more years of this mismanagement of the economy. A scary country, wouldn't touch it with a barge pole. As I said, I find South Africa so much more interesting.
Wow. Even with everything that's going on in South Africa, she still would rather go there. That speaks
Wonders. Okay.
That's crazy. Then we've got newly elected Calgary Mayor Jeremy Farquhar. Lord Farquhar proclaims Transgender Day of Remembrance. Very interesting. Let's hear what he has to say.
Okay.
Calgary, it's Mayor Jeremy Farkas here, joined by some incredible leaders and members of the transgender community locally here in Calgary. And I am joined here by them to proclaim Transgender Day of Remembrance. So an event.
Blink once if you need help.
The guy behind her, like, or the girl, I guess, whatever, looks like the bad guy from Despicable Me.
I don't know which one.
The one on his right.
This one?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I can't see close enough. I don't know what she looks like.
As of signing, I will read the proclamation on behalf of the City of Calgary and my colleagues. Proclamation. From its inception.
Isn't it funny that it's all women behind him, though?
Well, they identify as women.
Are you questioning their identity?
Every time.
Inception in 1999. Transgender Day of Remembrance has been observed to mourn those lives lost because of transphobia.
What lives?
Oh, we got a stat to read.
Violence, harassment, and discrimination endured by the transgender community. Whereas more than 100,000 Canadians identify as transgender or non-binary.
100,000.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
100,000.
Including over 12,000 Albertans and 5,000 Calgarians. Whereas Transgender Day of Remembrance is marked by vigils and ceremonies in cities across Canada and around the world. Whereas Calgarians are encouraged to
It's not around the world.
Whenever or
I don't think, pause. I don't think anywhere in the Middle East is celebrating National Transgender Day of Remembrance.
Nor in China. Or India.
Or Japan.
And that's half the population of the world right there.
Yep. But keep going.
To educate people and to stand up for our fellow community members. On behalf of City Council and Calgarians, I hereby proclaim November 20th, 2025 in the City of Calgary as Transgender Day of Remembrance.
Just gets in office. This is his priority. We have homeless on the street, people doing drugs on the street. This is your priority.
Yep. And then last weekend, they raised the Palestinian flag, which, now the whole raising the Palestinian flag thing for me, the reason why I wasn't like upset, but the thing that annoyed me about it was not a year ago, these people holding the Palestinian flag were also burning it. Or sorry, they weren't burning the flag. They were burning the Canadian flag and shouting, "Death to Canada, death to America, death to Israel." And now we're supposed to fly this flag?
Yeah, well, let's pull that up, actually. Here we go. Let's just show everybody. For those who don't know.
Death to the United States and death to Israel.
Or they're burning a Canadian flag.
We are Hezbollah and we are Hamas.
Or Hezbollah.
Ripping a Canadian flag.
Wait, is this in Canada?
Yep.
Oh, where?
It looks like it's in the GTA area.
No, it's in BC. It's in BC.
It's where?
It's in BC.
Oh, in BC. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So the reason why I think it kind of annoyed me of why we're raising this flag was because the people who were protesting and representing that flag were also the ones burning our flag and saying, "Death to Canada, death to America, death to Israel." So sorry that I'm not stoked that we're going to raise their flag above ours.
Well, and then you see what's going on in Dearborn, Michigan.
Oh, God.
With all of that, like, it's just...
I saw some clips from that, and I was like, this can't be real.
Got it right here if you want to play it.
Oh, okay. Yep. Let's watch this.
Just want to give you guys some full screen action here. So if you put all this stuff together, it's going on in the UK, it's going on in Canada, it's going on in the United States. I mean, other Western nations too. I mean, even in Germany.
Oh, yeah.
They blocked off the Christmas market that they ran in. They drove a car through last year. They blocked it off. And people, they didn't do it this year because of people like this.
Well, a lot of people are saying like, yeah, they don't want to do these Christmas markets or Christmas events because it's going to be met with hostility from these pro-Palestine protesters, these, pretty right Islamist groups. It's sad. Like, Canada's a Christian nation. The West is a Christian nation. Like, these people don't do well with Western values or culture. And it's plain and simple. Roll this clip.
Let's go.
You're an Islamophobe. And although you live here, I want you to know as mayor.
So this is the mayor of Dearborn, Michigan, who's also identifies as a Muslim. His name is Abu. How do you say that?
I don't know. I can't see it.
Narma? I don't know. Play.
You are not welcome here. And the day you move out of the city will be the day that I launch a parade celebrating the fact that you moved out of the city.
These comments from the Muslim mayor of Dearborn, Michigan to a resident at a city council meeting made news. The resident had committed the offense of expressing concern over a street being named after Osama Siblani.
My concern is he is a promoter of Hezbollah and Hamas.
The best suggestion I have for you is to not drive on Warren Avenue or to close your eyes while you're doing it.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Also say that I'm an apostate, I'm going to hell based on the videos that you've dropped. So if I were you, I sit silent.
Okay.
So perhaps we shouldn't be too surprised that Dearborn has drawn the attention of people like this guy, who came in and dropped a grenade at the city council meeting.
You guys got to keep it down. Okay?
In 1900, the world was 30% white. Fast forward 125 years, we are down to 7%. The Islamification of Europe is particularly aimed at the destruction of white people. The Islamification
This guy in the back's loving it.
of America is aiming to meet the same goal. Our people, white Christian, European, Western civilization, we built the arts, We built the Colosseum. We have ran the world into the industrial age. And now this people here, the Muslim community, is looking to drag us back. They're looking to oppress women, oppress homosexuals. They're looking to destroy everything that makes America great. President Trump, send ICE into Dearborn. These people have overstayed their visas. They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have come to this country to destroy our way of life. We know exactly your laws in your book about lying to our faces, pretending to be Americans, wearing your suits. But that doesn't happen anywhere else where you guys are in charge. There are 53 Muslim majority countries, and in all of them, it is tyranny, destruction. It is shithole living. We have to call it what it is.
It's not holding back.
Live like we do.
Nope.
We don't want you in our country. We will come and eat your shawarma in Somalia, okay? We don't need it here in Michigan.
I think shawarma is like Lebanese.
Yeah.
We have a right to self-determination. Our founding fathers fought and died for our posterity, for white Americans, and we're being driven out. You come here and you marry 4 or 5 women and you outbreed us. You change the laws. You make all of our country look like the places that you fled from. We don't want you here. Respectfully, get the out of my country. I don't want you here. We don't want you here.
That's fine.
I don't want you here. I don't
That's
want
fine.
you here.
That's fine, sir. Just
This is our the World War II veterans that's blood has soaked for our constitutional republic are taking a look around Europe. They're taking a look around America, and they're saying, what the hell did we fight for? We have been taken over without a single shot fired. You guys are outbreeding insidious parasites on the American way of life. You will never look like us. You will never eat like us. You won't build buildings like us. You are nothing. You can build nothing. Just like President Trump's great American friends have said, you guys are not us, and get the out. America first, America only. God bless America. Jesus is king.
Wow.
I mean, that guy was a little extreme, I think. He kind of gives...
He goes hard.
Yeah, I know. He goes hard, too, but...
But if it's probably because of lack of sleep due to the Muslim call of prayer 5 times a day. He hasn't slept in weeks.
Yeah, they do that in Dearborn a lot. Well, pull up some clips from Dearborn, because there was a rally this weekend.
Okay.
And, I mean, it is getting... I think this guy actually got punched there. Oh, there you go.
This one?
Anti-Muslim protesters and counter-protesters address Dearborn, Michigan mayor.
This one.
Yeah, this guy. Oh, yeah, he gets punched.
Okay, hold on, guys. Let me get this pulled up for you right here.
So I think he was...
This must have been right after.
Yeah.
Naked with the... That's just savage.
Wow. So the guy's being attacked by what looks like a bunch of
engineers and architects.
Yep.
You know, on the pack of bacon, like this is what we've devolved down to.
I mean, this is just insane.
This is wild.
This is insane. Okay, pause that. Go back. There'll be a clip of him getting punched, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, then he tried burning the Quran in the street and they stopped that. Oh, right there. Just above that one.
This one?
Yeah, that guy.
This one.
Yeah. So it says, pardon
boy.
J6. Oh gosh. Pardon J6 rioter Jake Lang decked during anti-Islam rally.
Americans against Islamification. Oh. The guy runs away.
Oh yeah. So he's marching down the street and then some guy comes up and suckers them.
And then runs.
And runs away like a coward.
Yeah.
Wow. Fast forward a bit. Let's see if we can oh, there looks like some confrontation coming up. Bunch of guys running around. Now they're in his face yelling.
I don't. You live differently. No, you live differently. Dearborn, the same. You don't speak the same language. You don't have the same culture, the same religion, the same cuisine, the same dress. Where were the founding fathers? Cuba, stop. Where were the founding fathers? Okay, that's good. That's good. Listen, we don't have the same culture. It's very simple. You don't dress like we do. You don't eat the same food. You don't speak the same language. You don't have the same God. You don't have anything to do with us. Go to your place. I will come visit you.
This is just pandemonium.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, if you had to listen to that. It was just, we're watching it, and it's...
We haven't seen it before.
Goodness gracious.
Crazy. It seems like it's just...
I mean, if you're going down there to protest, and you're going to burn the Quran, and you're going to have a package of bacon with you, especially in a Muslim-dominated part of Michigan...
Well, it's a small city, 15 minutes outside of Detroit.
Yeah, like you're gonna get met with that kind of conflict.
Of course. Well, you're asking for it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they were doing.
Although it is freedom of speech.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, he does have the right to do that, but I mean, you're going to be met with hostility.
I mean, flip the script. The guys who were doing pro-Palestine were doing similar shit.
Yeah.
Think about all the stuff, the hateful stuff they were saying to the Jewish
burning
people.
American flags and you know, hating on Jewish people. Yeah.
They were burning the Israeli flag. They were marching up, causing a ruckus everywhere they go. But
being hostile to the synagogues and all the other stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
The world, like I said,
rules for thee, but not for me. Kind of
well,
thing.
it's just everything's getting so crazy, and so it's like, yes, there's good Muslims everywhere. There's good Christians everywhere too. But like right now in the media, we're just seeing like the Jerry Springer of both sides, and it's just like
who owns the media?
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Don't ban me.
Oh dear. Okay. All right. So guys, now we're gonna get into some funny stuff of the podcast. It's episode 20, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Like hell yeah.
It's fantastic.
Did you think we were gonna get 20 episodes in like 2.5 months?
No, I was hoping we'd have 50 by the end of the year, but
50 by the end of the year? I mean, that's a lot. We both work full time. I have a family. You got dogs.
I'm a dog dad.
You know what I'm happy is, Lucy, you've never said that to me. It's like, oh, dude, I know you have kids, but I know what it's like. I have a dog.
Yeah.
When people say that to me, I immediately think in my head, like, immediately I just go, oh, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
Don't compare your dog to having kids. Yes, you can love your dog a lot, but until you have kids, listen, I have a dog. I love Opie. He's an amazing dog, but I don't love him the same way I love my children.
No, of course not.
I would kill people to protect my kids.
Oh, unalive.
Hypothetically.
Of course. I mean, it's any parent's instinct, of course.
And yes, like, yeah, I would protect my dog too, but I'm not going to go John Wick on people for my dog. I'm sorry. It's a little different. I know people are probably going to hate on that, but you know what?
I would as a dog dad.
You see, that's something a dog dad would say. Wait till you have kids. You go, yeah, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
But anything to do with my kids, oh yeah, and the thing with it's different. You can leave your dog with random people when you go away for a week. You're not doing that with kids.
I don't leave them with random people.
You know what I mean, friends, whatever.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it with your kids.
No. Also, you can leave your dog at home when you go away to work. Can't do that with your children. Or, I mean, you can, but you're definitely going to get arrested.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to get into some of our comments.
Okay, let's do that.
We're gonna do some. What app are we gonna use for this?
Well, we've been getting quite a bit of traction on TikTok.
Okay.
And people are loving it.
I wonder if I'm gonna be called. I just can't wait.
Okay, let's go. Well, a big one this week was We Are Bob and Doug.
Bob and Doug. I didn't get the reference until I had to search it. But
yeah, I had no idea who those people were. But they seem like great Canadians, eh?
Yeah, all right. Read some good ones.
Okay, let me see.
Or can we pull them up so people can see what they're saying? Or you think that's too much?
That'd be too much. I think. Well, some people. A lot of it was on the UBI.
Yeah.
We put. And this guy commented, "Would you still give millionaires UBI? Well, if it's universal, technically you would.
Yeah.
But it would be, as some people said, a tax credit. Like, it's just so crazy.
What else?
What I don't get, my bills are based off my income. I lose my job because of AI. Now I get UBI. That's the same amount as everyone else, but not what I made my life around. So yeah, you're living a certain living standard, and then you lose your job because of AI, and then now you've got UBI that doesn't cover all that.
Okay, you pull up TikTok comments. I'm gonna pull up YouTube comments, and just see how they differ.
Okay, sounds good.
Bear with us, guys.
Bear with us. Is this guy commented, it's communism or turns into it, innovation slows, or turns into it. Innovation slows, some get lazy, some get resentful. It's been tried and failed for good reason. Yeah, that makes sense. UBI will raise the cost of living to unaffordable. Yeah, I don't know. Some of it's just socialism nonsense.
I feel like we should have had some of these preloaded.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to find the ones that have like high views and then comments.
Well, what about this? What, like, all these people that we're bringing in, all these immigrants coming in, if they already know in 5 to 10 years we're not going to have any jobs for people, why are they fast tracking these people in?
Yeah.
What's going to happen when that collapses? And, you've got 50% unemployment rate. Then what?
Yeah.
That will be the civil unrest the RCMP's talking about, for sure.
You'll see the rioting. You'll see people
running across the southern border. That's why they're putting those statements out saying that we're a high-risk country.
I mean, if the U.S. had this app and you could go in...
Yeah, you could on Biden.
We'd be there by now.
I thought about flying down to Mexico and running across.
Damn it, we should have done that.
They wouldn't have accepted us. We're not quite the demographic that they're looking for.
I'm trying to find up.
I mean, there's so many comments. It's a problem. There's one guy commented, "In what banana republic does that work?"
I want to find comments when they're talking shit about us. Those are my favorite ones to read.
I know. There's so many comments. It's hard to even catch up with them.
Someone said, I'm trying to find it, but made a comment about proof. This is proof on why not anyone should be able to start a podcast.
Yeah, I've had a few of those. This one guy commented, "Please ban podcasts in Alberta."
Yeah, fuck. We should have.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry about that.
You know what? For episode 50, we'll have comments preloaded and ready to go. But let's see. I'll try to find one good one.
I'm trying to find one.
Find one that's hateful. Go to the one that calls me a skinhead again.
Oh, yeah.
Or the ones that critique my parenting skills. I always liked those ones.
There wasn't any of those.
No, not this time around.
No. Pay more, have less. Great strategy.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get off this one.
Yeah.
We're gonna end today with something really fun. So, on one of the episodes we did, which will be the one that you hear on Friday, sorry. I discovered what grok was. Quentin was so kindly to show me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So we're gonna ask grok here, which is the AI, and we're gonna get them to roast our podcast. and then we're going to get them to roast each and one of us and hear what they have to say, or she has to say. It's a female.
Yeah.
So Quinn's just queuing up the question. How are you queuing it up, just so we can?
Well, I'm just making sure that she can find us first. Yep.
She can? That was quick. Is it gonna be good? This is a long pause.
Yeah, no, I she's not finding it here.
Type in give me your thoughts on the Canadian podcast called the Bear With Me podcast and see what they say. Quinn is just taking his time typing it. It's okay. Sorry, guys.
There we go. We'll see. Thinking.
Ooh.
We're not that famous.
Damn it.
I know. Kind of hurts the ego, Grok.
Okay, well, Quentin's trying to figure that out. I'm gonna talk about something else too. To all you parents out there or Moana fans, the trailer or the sneak peek of the live action Moana movie.
Is this a kid's movie that you're so excited about?
Oh my gosh, it's like one of the best ones, dude. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. It's Hawaiian. It's great. It's gonna be amazing. A little snip of it came out. I'm excited to see. You're reading still? Can I do it or no? Did we just bomb this bit?
Yeah.
Well,
bomb.
Let's ask it to roast us. Can it?
They don't even know who we are.
Well, that's a roast in itself.
Yeah.
Well, there you have
All
it,
right,
you
that was a
guys.
fail.
Our podcast is so
obscure
that even AI doesn't know what it is.
Pretty sad day.
So we need to boost those numbers up.
So like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad.
Yep. Oh, also a thing too. Stranger Things, the final season is coming out. I think at the end of this month.
Nice. Also, we've got Patreon. Follow us on Patreon.
We got Patreon now.
Yep. And we'll be streaming on Kick here shortly. And so, yeah, follow us there too.
Yep. Anything you want to end out with?
You know, it feels like the world's in chaos and our country is doomed. But, you know, there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
You know, that light may be far away. But if we come together as a country, as a community, we can overcome anything.
Damn, I wasn't going to go down that road. I was
Well, you feel hopeless sometimes, especially, you know, doing what we do. We research the worst things possible.
Yeah.
Going on all the time, you know, just to give some coverage on the bad things that are happening. You know, we try to put in some good things, but, you know, there aren't a lot of good things going on.
That's where I come in. I try to bring the comedy and the semi-good stuff, like we did with the onion juice, regrowing hair growth. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's already starting to work just a little bit. I'm totally lying to you guys. I haven't started it yet, but we will see the progression of my juicing.
We'll put it on Instagram.
Yep.
That way you guys can see.
Week 1, week 2, oh, you know what? I am going to do that. That'll be...
You're going to double juice?
And then I'm going to make my own... I resent that comment. I don't have any juice yet. If anyone wants to send me some testosterone, some peptides, I will take all of them. Yeah, we'll see. You know what? I would start my own onion juice company.
Imagine it works. You create your own hair growth serum.
I don't know how you market that. What would be the name? Onion has many layers.
Baldies United.
Ugh.
The growth company.
The growth company. The human chia pet.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thanks so much. We love the support.
Thank you.
Tell your mom, tell your dad, like, view, subscribe, comment, please. And thanks for listening to another episode.
This is the Bear With Me podcast.